Hello everyone, this is Bethany from Southern Couture. I hope y'all are doing great. I am thrilled today to share with you guys a brand new tool from Cricut. And this one is a major step up, game changer in the crafting world and tools. I'm telling you, Cricut just goes and goes and goes another notch and level every single time they release new things. So it's always so fun to hear what's going to be next. And I think you guys will absolutely love, love, love this goodie. So this is, you are looking at the brand new Cricut hat press. You may have guessed it seeing the hat sitting here, but this is the hat press. It is incredible. Oh, I just love it so much. I can't wait to share my favorite features of the whole thing, but I'll show you real quick. See, it's got the curved edge on it there, and you are going to be amazed at how simple and easy that they have now made the heat presses, including the hat press. Okay, so we're going to talk about that some more, but I do want to say thank you to Cricut for letting me have a some fun crafting that I could share with all of you guys. And also, if you're interested in the hat press or any of the products that I show you that I have used to create these really fun hats, make sure you check out the link or the description down below. You'll see links to Cricut items, also to my blog if you want to see more details and pictures, things like that. Then go check that out as well. So first of all, I want to show you a few things. Before I get into all the other supplies that I used, I want to show you first a couple of the hats that I did, and then I want to show you what comes with your hat press and how you can actually use the hat press. Super simple and quick. It's so easy. I was amazed at how easy because of their brand new app, which we'll talk about. But this is a fun hat. Now both of these hats are customizable, what they call blanks. They have like shirts and other things like that too. But I loved using these. Now I used Infusible ink on them, which I'll talk more about too. But I loved this one, and all the designs and fonts I used are in Cricut's in Cricut Design Space. So you can, I will leave links down below where you could check out the designs that I used if you're interested in using them too. But I loved doing this one for the beach and for summer, and sort of this distressed look to it, which is a lot of fun. And then I did some other ones too. This one, I wanted to have the Soli Deo Gloria, which is glory to God alone. And I wanted things that were faith inspired, because you just can't find them in the stores. And so I also had this other one that I made. This was a design in Design Space as well, and I love that faith, and I love that fun little, almost like a retro design on it. And then I did do another one, and now on this one I'll explain about the infusible ink. But on this one, I did like an aqua, or like an, oops, dropped one. I did a mint colored, which you'll see here, of the infusible ink, and a yellow. And so be careful if you do use lighter colors on a darker like this. It didn't show up as bright and vibrant as I would have wanted it to. So these colors would have definitely done better on this one here, okay? But I love to show the boo-boos and the mistakes and things like that too, so that you can learn from my mistakes, and hopefully it will help you, okay? So let's move these out of the way for a second, and I want to show you what actually will be included in the hat press when you get your box. So I'll move the hat press over for just a second, and here is the box that it will come in. Gorgeous box. I mean, they always have such fun packaging too. I just love it. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to open up this bad boy here. Now, in the box, you're going to see that a little place here. This is where the top of the heat press is sitting, and then your base that it sits on to protect your table, that will be down in this slot here. And then they've made a spot where your power cord runs actually just underneath there. And then on this side, you have your little like manual, user manual, stuff like that. I believe it also came with maybe, a lot of times they put like a piece, yes, it did come with like a piece of material that you could practice on a hat if you wanted. So that was also in there. But I'm telling you, you won't even need to probably read this when you see the app that they've come up come up with for this to make everything so easy now. And then this is the other thing that comes in it. I'll show you in just a second when I'll pull the box out of the way. And then you have this heat resistant tape. This, you get a roll in the box. This is what you will use to put your design down on your hat, which is very important so it doesn't move around. If you want to buy extras, they do also sell it by the roll, but that's exactly what it is there, the strong heat resistant tape. And I have linked this down below as well if you want to get extra to go with yours. Now, on this side, this is the, I don't know what they call that, the official name for it. I just know that it is like your hat base. I mean, in a way, it's like what you're going to use, your mold, I guess, to hold the hat when you are pressing it. So that comes with it. It's almost like, I mean, it feels like kind of like a beanbag in a way. It's got that handle for you, which is really nice, but it's a good mold and shape to put your hat directly on it. So that will also come with it, which is great, because can you imagine like trying to hold this hat and the press and get it just right? It would be so hard to do that. So that is what actually comes included with the hat press. And then the other infusible inks I showed you just for a second, but like on this one, for the summer beach one, this is one of the patterned infusible inks. So they have tons and tons of designs. If you haven't seen infusible ink before, it basically is like what it says. And the ink will just infuse into the material. And it's not going to be raised. You can't feel it. You know, iron on vinyl, I love it because you can do a lot with it. But this goes right into the material, so it's very fluid and solid with it. And just looks so professional. So that was the inks that are infusible ink that I used on that one. And then I used this red on this Faith one right here. Okay, so if you see here, I want to talk to you just for a second. On this one, it worked out fine because it almost gives it like a distressed look. But on this one, I had some practice with it. You really have to make sure that you get your tape cut and get that design sealed down because it is curved. You're going to have to really, you know, just kind of work with it and tape that design down very, very carefully around all the edges, because if you don't get it flat, that ink will will not apply completely. So it's fine. It kind of gives it a distressed look, but obviously if you want it to be more just a solid look, you need to be careful about that part of it. So what I want to show you real quick is, if you have your hat press there, and you wanted to, you go ahead and we're going to power it on. What I do want to show you as well is how simple and easy it is with their brand new Heat app. So their app is called Cricut Heat, and so you are going to be able to just pull it up. You're going to have it where once you turn your machine on, it will look for it and you can connect it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. You'll see down here, this bottom button is your power button. And at the time it said disconnected, I just hit it and it's already telling me that it is connected. And then I could start a new project, or I have these down here that I've already worked on, but I'll hit start a new project just so I can show you guys. So transfer material, if you were going to be doing infusible ink, which is what I did, I will show you an infusible ink transfer sheet. Then it says also, when you're using the infusible ink, make sure you use a compatible blank, which they sell lots of different ones so that you get a good transfer. And then ball cap or trucker hat, and we're going to go with the trucker hat. If you were using something else, you just need to make sure you saw other options of materials that it would be compatible. Then you have your settings there. You can confirm, hit next, and then here's what's really fun. You're going to see the directions here, like a preheat blank for 5 seconds, press for 90, peel the design off while it's warm. It'll tell you like all of the supplies that you're going to need, things like that. Now you can go here also and see detailed instructions. It will give you video, tutorial, supplies. It gives you the preheat instructions, how you need to layer the material. It's going to give you your press instructions once you've gotten to that point, and then how to peel it. So I tell you, it walks you through exactly every single thing that you have to do, which I love. It makes it so easy. Used to, you may have been searching or trying to figure it out, and now it's all right here in this handy little app. So you'll now hit, once you've got it put in, send the settings to the hat press. And so that is what it is doing right now. You'll see that it is working. It is blinking there at the top, letting me know that it is working on getting that done. And so at this time, we're at 296. I think it said it needed to be at 400. So we are just about there. It won't take but a second, and it is heating. So while it is heating, you'll also see down below, it's going to give you a little bit of that video preview so you can see what you need to do to heat it. But if you wanted to, once it's heated, you can always click right down below it to detailed instructions, and then you'll be able to see it in more detail. You can replay the video, obviously. So they have their hat. They have taken out the packaging, like that comes under that flap, put in the base to secure it good. They've lint rolled the hat to get any extra lint off so that it doesn't mess with the infusible ink, which is really important. And then it looks like they've put a piece of butcher paper down over the hat to protect it, and then they're just going to do a light pressure of 5 seconds. So now that we have that, let me sit this right here for just a second, and I want to show you as we put it on. Now with the hats, one thing it will tell you is to pull out that rim that you have there. You may want to undo it at the back too to get it on better. I'm not going to make it just so perfect, just so that I can at least show you for now. So now I have it on there. Look how easily that just slid right on and it's secured. Now, when we're ready, we can go ahead. It says it's on high, it's ready to go, and we can, it even tells you down here at the bottom to get your heat press positioned and then push that on button for the heat press. So if we were pretending that this was a brand new one, we would have no design, obviously. You have a piece of butcher paper, which I've already cut, and you would want to put that down on your hat. And then it may be hard for me to, I want to make sure that I get this and don't press it because I don't want to like mess up my design already. But you'll see that it's telling me, it's flashing that it's ready to go. You're heated fully. And then of course your butcher paper is on there, and then you can take it and just press it directly on there and just move it back and forth, and that's going to preheat it. What I do want to show you though is if I press that, it's going to start counting it down for me on the app. So now it's telling me that it is heated, and now we're ready to go with the 90 seconds with our design. Okay, it's showing you on the video as well here what you need to do, how to layer it. It's showing you to put the design down with the tape that I showed you, then your butcher paper, you can tape it down if you need to, and then you'll lightly press going, you know, back and forth with the heat press. So let me show you what I was talking about. Like, let's pretend that this was your design, and you see curved. Sometimes it's going to be hard to get it just right on curved things. So make sure you cut it. I found cutting big strips works okay, but if you're, you know, trying to get those curved edges down, cut them in like small 1-inch strips and then just overlap them and apply them, and you can really get it down easier that way too. I didn't try with iron-on vinyl yet, which I would like to do, just to see how that works with the tape and you know, how it is to get it taped down. So we did that. Now we are going to just, I'm going to show you real quick because I love this app so much. It's flashing, letting me know we're ready. I'm going to go ahead and hit it. We'll be ready to go, and it's going to do it for 90 seconds. And I don't know what it's going to do if I hit it. Let me see if I hit it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've shown you that. We're going to go ahead and just hit skip so we can see it. And now it will say peel it while it's warm. We'll pretend we did that. Then you can just go ahead and remove it. The tape, butcher paper, all that. Just be careful that it's not too hot. But you can just do a warm peel and you're good to go. Then you'll hit done, and there you have it. You can start a new project. It does save the ones you've used last. You can set custom time and temps if you choose. So that is the Cricut Heat app. It is a huge game changer. And what I love about the Cricut Heat app is that it works off a Bluetooth technology with your app and the Cricut hat press. So if you have not seen the easy press machines that Cricut has, I've shown them before and they're incredible. They just released 2 sizes of the bigger presses, and I believe they have a mini press too. And it is also the Bluetooth enabled, so you'll be able to just have those settings in that Heat app send them over to the machine without trying to go online, searching, guessing what does it need to be at, and you'll have it exactly there. It walks you through the app. So I will be sharing more about the new Easy Presses next month. So stay tuned for that. I will share those and walk you through all of it with a really fun back to school project that I'm so excited about. So stay tuned for that. But then you would have your hat peeled and you would be good to go there. You just take it right off your base and there you have it. So pretty cool. I love that they have included this form here that you can put your hat on to make the pressing easier. I guess what you've probably already heard me say, and what I want to say again, is the app connecting and sending the settings, doing the tutorial for you with the videos. I mean, that is genius, and that's why I do love this machine, and I'm excited about using the new Easy Presses that they have, because I can take a lot of the time and frustration out of projects, because it's just basically done for you except this part, which is really great. But let me show you one other thing that's really cool. This is one of their tools. If you guys haven't seen, I had never used this one before, and I used it for this project, and I love it. So this is one of their tools. It has a cover over it. What I really like about it is this button, or this little notch here at the bottom. So you'll see that you can unlock it or lock it. And if you go to unlock it, you've got all of these different tools. So you have like a hook weeding tool. You got this like straight, I guess like I forget what they call it, where you can like punch through things, or just different things like that if you need to, especially if you're on like a really intricate design. The weeding tool right here is the one I use all the time, and then this X-Acto knife, that's incredible, because when I'm doing like paper crafting projects and I want to just cut like a slit for like a shaker pocket or anything like that, or for like a little frame, that will be amazing. So I want to show you, you will press it down, put it on there, and then you're good to go. And then you just want to lock it in place, and now it is on there sturdy. But just be careful, these tools are so sharp. But I wanted to share it with y'all because it is so fun. Like, I hadn't used it before. I've just used the other tools, and I'm like, oh, I love this one. So you can just slide it right back down in that cover. Of course, you're going to have to go back to unlock it, which I love that safety feature, especially if you forget. Hopefully you don't with little ones. These are sharp. But if even for yourself, if we're working and it just flew off, that would not be good. Okay, so then press that little button there, it will release it, and then you are good to go. And you've got your cap, you can just put right back over it. So there you have it. I wanted to share that little tool. If you love all things Cricut and you haven't seen this one, I will leave it linked down below too, so you can check it out. But make sure you go check out the hat press. I have it linked down below. I'm excited to be able to do more custom hats and designs. If you have a favorite sports team, make your own, right? You could customize it how you want. If you have a child that's playing a certain sport and you want to have a hat customized for their games, I do love that you can have, like, this one's going to be so fun for the beach in the summer. You can have the more faith-inspired hats and things like that. I loved this gray too, so I may have to do another design on it, because I thought that was so fun to have just that simple little phrase there, which is such a powerful reminder. You just never know who that may touch when they see it. I also thought doing one that said like the amen, like the other one, would be sweet to have too. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed learning more about the hat press. If you have any specific questions, though, that I have not answered in the video, please let me know down in the comments so I can help you out there. And stay tuned next month, like I said, for the Easy Press 3 and seeing how those work. I can't wait to share more, and I will be back very soon. Make sure you are subscribed. You click that bell icon so you know when the next video is out, and I will see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.